Our classmates, I'm about to talk how accomplish a goal. Our first step is start working toward your goals today. Ask yourself, what can I do today to get one step ahead, however small, or closer to achieving my goal? Write it down and start now. Taking the first step is probably the most important step. You'll establish so much needed momentum. This will take quitting both personally disappointing and strategically harder. Do one thing every day that scares you. Our second step, when you set goals, think about setting smart goals. What I mean with this, use like this acronym: S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for relevant, and T for time bound. Our third step is, in keeping with SMART, make sure your goal is specific and definable. A definable goal might be something like, I like to, for example, lose 20 pounds in 3 months, or I like to win a soccer tournament. Specific, definable goals help you stay on track and let you know they are feasible. And a specific goal, like I like to become a better human being, is so vague and practically useless. You could become a better human being by cleaning up the dishes or solving the work piece. So let's stay specific. Make sure your goal is measurable is our fourth step. How will you know if your goal is accomplished? Will it be accomplished when you have a feeling, which can be unrelievable, or will it be accomplished when a threshold is surpassed or day takes place? Our fifth step is, ask yourself if my goal is attainable. Is there an action involved the goal? This step is less about making sure the goal is theoretically possible and more about making sure the goal is personally practical. Here's the difference between the two. A theoretically possible goal could be getting into the moon. Yes, it's been done by a handful of humans, so it's technically possible. But how big are your possibilities to getting there? So that's a theoretical possible goal. A personally practical goal is thinking I want to be an astronaut and uh, fight for that. Try every day to become an astronaut. Our sixth step, try to set a goal that is relevant or rewarding to your personally. Most people set goals that are inherently relevant to their personal needs and situations. People who are overlooked make goals to stand up. People who are overweight make goals to get trim. But every once in a while, people make goals that they are personally committed to, but which they think they should be. Try not to do this. One big regret people have at the end of their lives is not living true to their own ideal, focusing rather on others' expectations. Life is for yourself, so set goals for yourself. Don't say, I want to be a judge just because my father is a judge. That's one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Our seventh step is make sure your goal is time bound. In other words, set yourself a deadline for the meeting goal. If you set yourself a deadline, your urgency increases monumentally. Without a deadline, you're just a kind of along for ride, paddling downstream, managing unaware on where the finish line is. So put a deadline so you can fight for your dreams like harder. So our eighth step is break down your goal into chunk or pieces. Setting attainable but ambitious goals is a great thing. Lots of people want to lose weight, so stop like wasting money, write a book, fall in love, travel the world, or play any sport. But all these goals are pretty daunting taken alone. To make the accomplishment of the goal much easier, try to break it down the goal into more manageable chunks. Losing weight, for example, can be broken down into chunks, lots of different weights. You can have a weight loss goal that you set, says 50 pounds, and just set incremental goals for yourself. Losing 5 pounds 3 times, for example, is easier than burning 50 pounds in 1 month. Our ninth step is brainstorm ideas. Are they different ways to reach your goal? Write everything down that you can think of in 3 minutes. No matter how silly or impossible it may seem, for example, you could go acting school, or maybe you could land a spot in a really show, that would you get a start. So have like brainstorm ideas so you can think what you want to be. Our 10th step, visualize. Close your eyes and imagine yourself accomplishing your goals. Where are you? How do you get there? How do you feel? Do this often. Don't get swayed easily with the noise of unhappiness going on outside. Put your attention on what you're trying to achieve. Remember the goal, and you will have control over the discomforts and difficulties. A good way to visualize is practice self hypnosis. Our step 11 is read inspirational stories or quotes that help you get started. There's nothing quite like a warm kick in the pants from someone who knows what they are talking about. Read about struggles and successes of other people can be a huge motivator to get you going, or huge maintainers to keep you motivated. So, for example, you have to read about your heroes so you can think and imagine how you will see if you were one of those. Other step is ask for guidance. No one can tell no one can tell you exactly what you should do to achieve your goal. But one of the best sources for guidance is to ask those who have done what you hope to achieve. Learn from the experience of others without trying to imitate them. Other example is that seek help. Find information, skills, and knowledge that you need from other people, books, or audio, so you could have your results easier and fastest. Other step is be positive. Always believe that you will achieve your goal. As soon as you stop believing, you already have failed. Other step, just like to finish, write all your past achievements that are relevant to your goal. No matter how small you perceive your achievements, list them anyway. It could be something small, such as joining a healthy eating mailing list, to coming home from work late, yet preparing a tasty, nutritious meal for your family under 30 minutes. Don't forget the small successes in your life to achieve your goal. They are all important. Learn from the mistakes is one of our last steps. Making mistakes should be a subject at school to teach all the children how to learn from them instead of trying to avoid them. In pursuit of goal, you are likely to make some mistakes. Don't see them as bad or get angry. They are important to correct you